to a night where basketball, philanthropy, and Miami style collide. Look at the white carpet rolled out here at the Kaseya Center in downtown Miami ahead of the Miami Heat annual Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to White Hot Night with the Heat. I'm Will Manso.
And I'm Alexis Frazier, guys. You won't believe who we have in the building. Players from the past, players from the present, and their families, all here for a really good cause.
We're talking about a celebration. We're talking about the history and the nostalgia of this team, the 2006 team, the championship, that first championship in South Florida for the Miami Heat. That's going to be celebrated tonight. And look this is the way you start a show. This is the way you start a show like right this. There.
Hold on.
With the one and only. I know that feeling. How are you, my man? How are you? It's great to see you, Shaq. If you got a moment, we just started our live show.
Who's this little guy?
Right here.
That's my nephew, Nico.
Hey, nephew. Say something for the people. Nephew's a little camera shy, just a little bit.
It is so good to see you, man. I was just saying, celebrating the 2006 team. It's crazy. 20 years. When I say that, you say what?
You know, it's crazy. I didn't even realize until I got the email. Because I saw Heat Gala and I was going to come regardless of what it was. Then it said 20th anniversary. I was like, damn, I'm old.
You're old. What does that make me?
Sexy.
So, I'm just trying to keep
my God.
I'm just
Do you
trying
guys
to keep
need
up
a
with
long
you.
time? Should I leave?
This is the first championship I ever covered. I think back to that moment. Go ahead.
Hold on.
She's got a box.
So listen. He said you are not tall. That's first off rude, calling me out on camera. But you know, people have been waiting for this moment to see me next to you. This is like the real.
That's the
deal
actual
here.
size of over 7 feet.
I think I'm the size of your. I am. Why do you know that? Okay, we getting personal.
I show you this. You 15 strong. What do you think?
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Oh, you can't talk 15 strong?
Oh.
Because it was a secret dinner. It's still a secret.
Oh,
Only
okay.
the
Maybe.
in the locker room understand what it means.
Oh, maybe off camera. Maybe we'll just after a couple of drinks. We'll see. Okay.
I don't drink. I'm a role model, lady.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Do
You're
your
with your
fashion
nephew.
thing. Alex, do your fashion thing.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us what you're wearing tonight, Shaq. What you got on? I see you got a little something light.
I'm wearing the Shaq Invicta special.
Okay.
I'm wearing the Shaq shirt and the Shaq suit with JC. I'm wearing the Shaq shoes available on Amazon.
You know.
Pan down.
He wants to.
Can you get down there?
Hey, still available. Still available.
Maybe not that size, but still available.
Hey, when Payless was a thing, we
Well,
had
you
the
look
Shaq
good,
shoes. Come on now. Come on.
Shaq, it's always great to see you. I say that enough. It's you brought that first championship. You promised it. You guys brought it. What's tonight going to be like, you think? You just guys all coming together, sharing memories, telling stories?
You know, man, I'm probably at fault for this, but we should do things like this more often. I haven't seen Capono since.
Yeah.
I haven't seen all these guys. It's going to be very excited to see these guys and just trade those stories. But I think all of us should do a better job of getting together at least once or twice a year.
I'm so glad you guys are doing it tonight, and I think I speak for all of South Florida right now. We love you, man. We love to see you. You're always part of South Florida history. We appreciate what you did, man.
You don't have to tell me that. I live it.
Do you still rap? I'm just curious. No.
Shaq,
We retired it. Okay.
You got to have a great time
nice to see
tonight.
you, Shaq.
Have a
Nice
great
to
time
see you,
tonight.
little man.
Say something.
Hey, we got him. Have fun
Shaquille
tonight.
O'Neal, the Diesel,
Yes.
the one and only. That is the way you start a white hot night with the Heat here at the Kaseya Center.
But you know, Will, we're not alone. We had to bring the whole crew. We got Clay inside with all the action. But first, we're going to go to Jason Carter, and we're going to go to Casey Hintz.
Yeah, Alexis, and guess what? Height is not a problem for me and Antoine Walker.
Oh, wait, don't leave me out of the hype,
Jason, of course,
Casey.
I'm talking about Alexis here. Antoine Walker played a big part of that 2006 championship, the first in franchise history. You just told me it's been a long time since you guys have had a reunion. How excited are you for tonight?
Oh, I'm super excited. One thing that was special about this team that we were very close. So to be able to bring us back together 20 years later, it's something special and surreal. And to see everybody come out and show up is going to be great.
20 years later, just how do you define, the legacy of what that championship team was all about?
Besides feeling old, besides that, but it's still, but just to be a part of this team is special. This group, we had a stand of 15 strong, and to be a part of this is really special.
Oh, and got Pat Riley stopping by. I mean, look, you never know who you're going to see on the white carpet here at the Gala.
He went coast to coast. In the fourth quarter, he went coast to coast. He went and laid it up and laid on the floor, and he went.
You look incredible tonight. How you feeling?
I feel good.
20 years of the Gala tonight, the 2016 being honored. What's that energy? What's that?
Well, that's
what's that
great.
vibe?
I mean, it was a special group that came together at the right time. They were big time. I'm talking big time players, big time moments. And when we got to the playoffs, it was 4-2, 4-1, 4-2, and 4-2, won 4 in a row winning. So, and Antoine was a big part of it. He was today he would be equivalent to the stretch 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Yeah, you're making $100 million a year, whatever it is.
What do you say to athletes being the original fashion influencers? It's not on the carpet; it's fashion on fashion, right? And we look to them to be the trendsetters.
I don't know. My dad taught me that I had to wear a coat and tie.
It just gets better and better. Hello, come on. Yes. Oh, you look incredible. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh my God. You've got it.
It's a reunion. We love it.
Amazing to see this. We just heard from Antoine. It's been so long since you guys have been back.
We won't know the real story, but we can have some fun, right? Come on. I do call you the wild bunch. Okay, all right.
We need you over here.
First of all, who are you wearing tonight?
Of course, especially because it's warm. I'm wearing Armani, of course. I stay true to the cause.
Tribute.
This is a little retro, but it's our go-to for the last 40 years. So we're very excited to be here.
It's just, what does this mean, to have this team back, especially, 20 years where it all started with this gala, to have them back, and what it means for this organization as well?
Well, to me, this was the touchstone event. And when we got Big Shaq, Pat and I talk about big things, and especially coming out of LA. And I thought, okay, and I didn't know if it'd be possible to do the event, which is exactly the same as we did 20 years ago, with only 50 couples, a big dollar amount, but get up close and personal with the players. Yeah. It was so much fun. And that it continued, and people don't know it. The next year we're scheduled to be back at the house, despite the damage. And a week before, there was another party, we couldn't do it, and we had to do it at Shaq's house in the tent. So,
hey, of all places.
He said, "Hey, Shaq, can we use your house? How about the court?" A week later, we're at Shaq's house. So you see the intimacy of caring and giving back, and that is what our team is about. And if you really look at the fiber of our team, it is about generosity. When you think about Shaq, you start with Shaq, then you go Zoe. Think of what Zoe has done to our city, and then Dwyane and UD. That team, look at the generosity, and you see with the newbies, with the new team,
they continue that legacy.
They continued the legacy of generosity.
Over $26 million raised in 20 years. I mean, over 30, over 30, but it's very emblematic of the giving spirit that he has.
That is what it's about, and that is truly the generosity.
Thank you, guys. Thank you
so much. Have a wonderful night with you.
All right. What a way to kick off. What a surprise. What a way to kick off the Heat Gala here. It's a white hot carpet. We're going to send it back over to Alexis and Will.
How do you top Shaq and Chris and Pat Riley right off the top of the show?
It doesn't get any better than that.
We got a lot of show left, and not only here on the white carpet and the white hot feeling of this team and of this night and of this charity, but inside, they got quite a show getting ready.
Oh, yes, they do. And we have Clay inside. You have all the juicy details that people do not want to miss. Clay.
It is all about white hot in here as well, guys. I love all the details. Check this out. You got white flowers on every table in here. We're inside the bowl at the Kaseya Center where they're going to have the big party. Got white tulips, white roses. And then you guys talked to some of the stars of the show tonight. Here's another one. The 2006 NBA Championship Trophy. That is what's bringing everybody together tonight. And speaking of together, you heard Will talking about it. The 15 strong. That was the mantra of that 2006 Miami Heat championship team. They've got a bunch of these cards, dozens of them, inside there with that trophy. This is what it's all about. And guys, what's so cool about this is that 2006 team really set the foundation for the Heat franchise, not just on the floor, but also off of it with all of their philanthropic work. You heard him talking about right there with Shaq and everything that he did. We're going to take you a little bit behind the curtain of what that 06 team did behind the scenes coming up a little bit later on when we talk to Steve Stowe. Alexis and Will, for now, I'm going to send it back out to you guys on the white carpet.
All right, Clay.
And that is, you know, and again, look, we've already had fun again with Shaq and with Chris and Pat Riley. We're going to see a lot of familiar faces, talk about a lot of great memories. But we're also not going to forget what this night is about, and that is the philanthropic effort of the Miami Heat. As Clay just mentioned, a big part of it was that 06 team, Steve Stowe, the Heat Charitable Fund, Pat Riley, Chris Riley, all the players of the years raising millions of dollars. So this is the way what this night is all about.
Yeah, and Chris said $30 million in 2006. So the number is only going to get higher, and we are going to witness it all, guys. This is a reunion 20 years in the making. Coming up, we're going to have so much more. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, that 2006 team, we saw Shaq already. Of course, Pat Riley was the coach of that team. The legends are making their way here. We talked to Antoine Walker. We'll talk to more. We expect D. Wade in his house. Don't go anywhere. Our special coverage here. You are watching White Hot Night with the Heat here live from the white carpet at the Kaseya Center. As we come back on here on the white carpet with Darrell Wright, who Darrell on that team, I'll never forget when Dwyane threw that ball up, the first person to be there with him to hug him was you.
Hey man, I grew up knowing where the camera was and where the camera was going to be at, so I knew that was my time, and I went out there. Man, it was just so much hard work that we put in with that team, and just to hug my brother, somebody that was my peer, you know, being one of the younger guys on his team, so it was a great feeling.
And young you were, 19 years old, and now what, you're in your 40s?
Yeah, I just turned 40 in December. Okay. I've been 40 for almost 2 months, and I had 2 injuries already.
Wait till you get the 5 in front of it like I did last year, then you really feel it.
Oh, I know I'm in trouble then.
You guys, we heard Shaq earlier, we saw Pat as well. There's a bond when you win a championship that never goes away. Mm-hmm. What's that bond like? And to come together tonight and tomorrow with the celebrations, just enjoy your guys again.
Man, when you grind so hard and you do something and you got to help your brother out, that memory never goes nowhere. Those moments never go nowhere. So the fact that we were able to get together on Zoom 10 years ago and now be in person, you know, it's just like people's lives have changed so much in 10 years. So it's just, you know, so fulfilling to be here and just see these guys, and we're going to have a good time.
Have a great time. It's always good to see you, and I'm glad you're doing well. Congrats from 20 years to now, the celebration.
Appreciate it.
The celebration continues. Love that.
Good stuff. Enjoy the night. That is Darrell Wright. Again, just a baby, 19 years old on that 2006.
That's crazy.
Speaking of young players, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Casey and JC have a young player. Jason, who you got there? Oh, there he goes. Kaseya Center, young player indeed.
Yeah, well, we have rookie Kaseya Center here, of course, making his debut at the Heat Gala here. Cass, how excited are you for you to be here tonight?
I'm really excited. You know, it's my first one, so I'm excited to see what it's all about and just experience it all.
Of course, we've got the team from 2006 to kind of be a part of that group, you know, as they're being honored here tonight. What does that mean for you?
It means a lot, you know, like in 2006 I was just born, so
I was a baby boy, but you know, still I was around.
Yeah, but still, like when I was growing up, I used to watch some of the guys, so it's just, you know, to see them here and just give like respect and show the love, it means a lot.
It's really a manifestation for you as an athlete. I mean, today we're also celebrating fashion. First of all, I'm glad you got the memo on the double-breasted suit. It's a thing, brother. It's a thing.
I like it. I know. I like it. I like it more.
Casey was like, so did you have this suit laying around? And you said what? Yes.
Yeah, I had from pre-draft process.
So, but it's a special suit, though.
Yeah, it is. It is a special suit. Yeah, for like only the most important occasions.
Now that you're in the big leagues, man, you know you're going to be looked to as a fashion influencer. All the Heat guys are. What do you say to that? I mean, like, are you taking pointers? Are you talking to maybe, I don't know, at a bio about it?
Yeah, I need to a little bit improve that, because I like it, but I still didn't find my things. So I'm working on it.
You're working on it, but you know you have a lot of big brothers that help you out. But you look fantastic tonight, man. I love the color. Yeah. Very fresh, perfect for the white carpet.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Have fun. We know it's your first one tonight. Go enjoy with all the rest of these players. Appreciate it. See you later.
All right, man, I'm telling you, everyone looks incredible tonight, Casey.
They do, of course, looking fresh, even if it's a reused suit. But I love it because a lot of these guys have so much fun with their tunnel fits, and so we're seeing this out here on the carpet tonight, really showing out.
And people don't really know that athletes really know how to elevate fashion. That was a discovery for me because here we see them in jerseys, we see them on the court in their regular attire, right? But off the court is where they really shine and where they really are able to influence fashion in a really big way.
Especially living in Miami, of course, a unique fashion district, and they kind of let that flavor show, Jason.
Yeah, we love the flavor because it's the Heat Gala. We have to do it. We're going to send it back over to Alexis and Will.
And, it's interesting to go from Cass, who's, I think Cass is 19, and we talked to Darrell Wright, who was 19 on that team.
Yes.
But it's one thing Alexis and the Heat organization teaches very early, is charity.
Yes.
Is giving back. Dwyane was the perfect example. Dwyane got here, became a star, and the first thing he started to do is say, how can I help? Bam did the same thing, and now he's a pillar of the community and the captain of the team. So it's all part of what the Heat love to do.
We love to see it every year. Bam Adebayo, he shows up and shows out for our community. These guys, they're all from around the world, but they come to Miami and really make it their home.
Shaq said, right? Shaq said, this is home.
Exactly.
Shaq went to LSU. He grew up in Miami. He played, obviously, around the league. Ended up in Miami, and this is home for him. And we got much more on his home and your home when we come back here. This special night with the Miami Heat on the white carpet. White hot night with the Heat continues here on Local 10. We'll continue to bring you all the interviews, all the fun. And yes, soon enough, we will take you inside this Heat annual gala. Welcome back to a white hot night with the Heat here from the Kaseya Center. Will Mansell alongside Alexis Frazier. And the stars are out tonight, and I don't know. We saw Shaq.
Yes.
It's hard to get bigger than Shaq, right?
It's really hard.
One man bigger than Shaq, I think, in this town, where you can say, okay, from a basketball royalty perspective.
Yeah.
And it's the man you see in the back right there. I just want to enjoy it right there.
Hey,
That's the one and only.
we renamed the county after him.
Good to see you, man. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Nice
How's everything
to see
going?
you. Good. How are you?
Great to see you.
Good to be seen. Good to be
Smell
seen.
good. Is that your new cologne?
Thank you. Well,
Alexis already knows.
Talk to me.
She knew Shaq's shoes, and she knows your cologne.
That's what I'm talking about. So thank you for that. Thank you for that plug. Yeah, I didn't have to do it. You did it for me.
Exactly. I got you. In 2006, man, it seems 20 years ago. It's crazy to think of the memories of that team. And we could go on all night about the memories of that team. But when I say to you, 20 years ago, championship team, what you did, what this team did, what do you say to that?
Man, it's crazy. Yeah, that is 20 years ago. Like,
do you feel old yet?
Yeah. No. I'm there. I'm there now. I've been there the last couple of years. Man, just thinking back to then, we talked about. It's crazy because we talked about now, like we talked about doing something so special that a city, a team, organization. Your family can come back and celebrate you 20 years later. And to be here now where we're celebrating 20 years because of the work, the hard work that was put in, the sacrifices that everyone, make sure that they did for this organization and this team. It's really cool to know that we actually listened. That
was hard sometimes, but that's got a lot of personality.
We got a lot of personalities. And so it's really cool. And you're going to hear a lot of guys say it, some of us haven't been in the same room together in about 20 years, and we get to see each other along the journey, but it's special. It's the connection. Everybody who was a part of that moment and that time when you see each other, you just smile. You just look at each other and you just smile, and you know that you accomplished something that was so great. And being the first championship in this organization, with knowing that it's going to be around for a very long time, is even more special.
I mean, we named the county after you. It's Wade County now. You know that, right? Yeah. You already know. And from the championship, you have obviously glowed up in your fashion as well. We saw you come through the tunnels in your fashion, but tell us about tonight. Tell us this little number you put together for us.
Well, I'm easy tonight. And speaking of county, I got on my shoes, and it's called Wade County, actually. A nod back to the team.
Does that say 6, 12, 13?
Yeah, and the championships on there, all of it. But, these are the new Wade counties. But, I've been off, since obviously 2006 when I was a young kid and I couldn't dress. I needed braces. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things I had to fix.
I remember fashion. I told you, so the only time I think you were always so professional, great. One time you got mad at me for asking you a question. The day you wore those pants, what was it? With the capri pants. Remember those? Remember the day?
Oh, the ones that was a little shorter. Yeah.
Station called me and said, "Hey, ask D about that." I said, "Man," he's in a game, and after the game I asked you, the question came out all wrong.
Yeah.
And you said, "I wore it, didn't I? Of course I like it."
Yeah. Some things happen by mistake. That was a moment that happened by mistake, but just going off in my life and just finding yourself. At 2006, I was a young kid. Really just coming here to live my dream out, playing the NBA, and then I started to evolve. I started to, to experience. I started to travel. I started to get culture, and I started to see the things I really love. And so I'm just trying to tap into all those things. So what y'all see from afar is just a kid that got an opportunity to travel the world and meet many people and see different things and be like, oh no, I like that actually. Yeah. So it's been really cool.
And you also are doing charity work, and that's a big part of what tonight is about. How has Miami helped influence that for you?
Yeah, I mean, I came into this organization, the Miami Heat, Charitable Foundation was something that was really important. A night like tonight, we had these nights, and you got a chance to experience it. You got a chance to see the impact that you can make on the community. And so we started our foundation in 2006. Actually, my sister and I, we started the Wade Family Foundation back then. It was probably called Wade's World or something back then. But being a part of the organization that did center the organization, you start to understand what's real and what's important. And so we go off in our life, myself, UD, and other guys, continue to make the communities that we're a part of, continue to make them better.
Listen, Dwyane, it's great to see you. I know you got a busy night ahead and tomorrow the celebration, but to see you grow into the person that you are, the man you are, the father you are, the champion, 3-time champion, obviously fashion, and a great broadcaster, by the way.
Yes.
Great. Thank you.
You coming for our job?
No. It's some big chairs. There's a lot of chairs. Let me just get one.
Look, you get the chair and give me a pair of shoes.
Got you. That's a fair trade.
It's great to see you. Enjoy the night. Enjoy the couple World champion, Hall of Famer, the one and only Dwyane Wade, Wade County, as you said. Hey. This is Wade County, and here from Wade County, we go more with Jason and Casey. We're more fun here on the white carpet.
We do from one superstar to another. We're here with Miami Heat forward Keyshawn Johnson. Now look, what was the surprise? Oh yeah, he got the grill.
All the bling tonight. All the bling.
Show them all the bling.
I got a little bit going on. Got the watch going on. Got the nugget rings going on, and the grill just to represent the Bay Area culture and the Florida culture. So yeah.
Yeah, we're here, and the suit is bespoke. You look great. You smell good. Is that Gucci Guilty as well?
Gucci Guilty. You know what you're talking about, my man. Yes,
good
sir.
Stuff. Good stuff.
Got the feeling, obviously, here on the white hot Miami night, going for the vibe there. But to be a part of this with the 2006 team here, what does that mean to you?
Man, I grew up watching basketball. Grew up watching Dwyane Wade, Shaquille O'Neal, Gary Payton, being a hometown kid in Oakland, and to finally be in their presence amongst them, it's kind of like a dream come true. Still a surreal moment.
Right. And that Heat culture, though, was kind of started with them. If that standard has been built, and you guys carry this on. I know you're in your second year here, but to be a part of an organization that gives back so often, what does that mean for you as well?
I feel like giving back is the ultimate goal. You gotta pay it forward. It's like a each one teach one situation. Yes. Growing up less fortunate, it's always good for me now that I'm in that position to be able to do the same thing back. So it's bigger than basketball, and that's what we embody here with the Heat.
Glad to have you here tonight. We're going to send it back over to Alexis and Will with more on the white carpet.
We've got something very special coming up. We saw Miami royalty earlier in Dwyane Wade. We got the new royalty. Can you see behind me? That is a multiple-time MVP behind me, and Asia Wilson. And not far from her is Bam Adebayo. So when we come back here at this White Hot Night with Heat, this is going to be a lot of fun. We will chat with Bam Adebayo, Asia Wilson, and more. Take it to the white carpet, have some more fun. Don't go anywhere. Our celebration of this evening and of that 2016 continues right after this on Local 10. Welcome back to White Hot Night with the Heat. This is the no introduction needed portion of the show right here with two incredible people and basketball players, Bam Adebayo, Asia Wilson. It is great to see you both. I'll let you start with fashion. You always say ladies first.
Because it looks like we planned it, but we did. Okay, Sis said we did, so we did it. Tell us about your looks tonight. First off, you look amazing.
Thank you. No, I'm wearing a Poochie dress. Obviously, just wanted to keep something brown, neutral. We heard it was like Miami night type of vibe, so I hope I'm giving that.
You are, girl. You belong here.
And I can't see that as a guy. We can't compete. You look incredible, baby. But I'm going to say, man, you're looking every time. But you're winning though with this outfit. You're Miami good,
man. A little Bottega, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So nice. A little Miami vibe. Yeah. Relaxed and comfy though.
What about the hat though?
Oh, no, I gotta keep this.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, fair.
Just about this night, and both of you, obviously, you love basketball. You play the game for the passion and love, but the ability to give back to both. Bam and Asia, just start with you, Bam, is to be able to be part of a charitable work that you do in the community. How special is that?
It's always good to be able to, invest in your community, be able to give back, be able to touch your people, and then, just be a part of something bigger than yourself.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the ball's going to stop bouncing, and that the community is going to be around you. They're going to be the biggest fan that you can ever have, and so to be able to come together and to just bridge gaps of just sport and community, it's really big. So I'm just excited to be his plus one.
Support your man.
I'm going to say a multiple-time MVP is your plus one, not bad. So I congratulate you, but you guys look incredible. We appreciate it. Have a great time tonight.
Thank you both.
You guys look amazing.
That is the Miami royalty right there. A lot of basketball talent. So look, they're working their way inside, and we're going to go inside right now with our Clay Ferrero. Again, he's got more where this white carpet all eventually ends inside the Gala.
Will and Alexis, Pat Riley did work during that 05-06 season to help lead the Heat to an NBA championship for the first time. Not only did he put together a fantastic roster with trades, not only did he step in December to take over as head coach when Stan Van Gundy resigned, but he also had a vision for the franchise, a vision for an event that would change the way the Heat gave back to the community forever. Here's how Vice President and Executive Director of the Heat Charitable Fund, Steve Stowe, remembers it all. Just kind of a walk down memory lane here.
Yeah, it is. I mean, this is where it's all happened. I vividly remember the moment that Pat came up to me during that 05-06 season, put his hand on my shoulder, put his arm around my back and said, "We're going to do a gala this season in my backyard, and Michael McDonald is going to come and perform for our team, and you're going to do it." And that entire team, which is here tonight, we're all in the backyard of Casa Riley at that residence, and that's how this all began.
Take people behind the curtain a little bit for tonight.
Yeah.
What have you guys got in store?
So tonight is the 05-06 championship team. You get goosebumps just thinking about that year with Shaq and Wade, all those guys that played such an important role, not only on the court, but off the court as well.
I'm so glad you mentioned that about what they do off the court.
Yeah.
What are some of your memories of them off the court?
This team, the 05-06 team, they were pioneers. Some of my memories that year is going over to the hospitals all throughout South Florida as a team. And that team, I have to thank them for teaching me so much about how to be in this community. And Shaq himself was larger than life physically. And I remember at that time, we didn't have text. We're dating back. We didn't have as much the technology that we have now. And I remember handing Shaq memos, and Shaq would say to me, "Let me show you what we're going to do. I'm going to do Shaq a clause. You come with me, and then we could do this together." And Dwyane, what an absolute gem to have in this community. I mean, there's nobody better than Dwyane.
We've talked a lot about Pat Riley, his involvement in all of this, but Chris Riley, his better half, and you've mentioned just so many times how important she's been with this.
Absolutely. None of this would be possible tonight out there on the court if it wasn't for Chris Riley and Madeline Harrison really creating the Miami Heat Charitable Fund back in 1997. Really just being such a force in South Florida and always showing us what the greatest need is and where we have to help.
Steve, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you for having
us
me.
the time tonight.
Appreciate it.
Let's go have some fun.
All right, thank you.
Check 1, 2.
And we're expecting all the key players from that 05-06 team to come out here into the bowl. Love to see this, the old pictures with those players on that team with the championship trophy for the first time. You saw Jason Williams. There's Alonzo Mourning right there. We've just been watching them and be able to kind of soak in the memories of it all, just the experience of that first ever championship. And Will and Alexis, it's so cool how that team really set the foundation for the Miami Heat both on the floor and in the community.
Check 1, 2.
Yeah, Clay, it's a memory that I think every South Florida sports fan, you always remember that first one, right?
Yeah.
And obviously the big 3 years were exciting, and LeBron and all the things that happened with CB and Dwyane Wade coming together. But that first one in 06, that parade down Biscayne Boulevard, I don't think anything will ever top it. But can anything top what we've done already so far?
It's pretty hard, but I think we're going to try when we come back.
We got something. More guests. Players from the current team, players from that 06 team. Don't go anywhere. The celebration continues as we take you inside the gala. Yeah, Chris and Pat Riley looking incredible as always. The architects.
Oh my gosh,
of the
yes.
work. There's Steve Stowe, who you saw in that story with Clay, Miami Heat Charitable Fund. That is what this night is all about. We continue to cover this night. Don't go anywhere. We'll bring you back here inside the Kaseya Center as you are watching a white hot night with the Heat. Welcome back to our White Hot Night with the Heat. Will Mansell, Alexis Frazier, and a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to do it anyways. Gary Payton, the all-time great and a guy who's such a big part of that 06 team. Gary, to be able to celebrate that team, I remember when you came here as a veteran, well-established, one of the great players in the league. How did that team come together to get to the point to here we are 20 years later still talking about that championship?
You know what? It was a hard road. Remember, we struggled at the beginning, and then all of a sudden, Pat came in and took over. And then he put in some things with us. He started putting in statements and throwing in things that we needed to look at. And when he put 15 strong in there and put the pot in the middle, and we could throw things in there from our lives that we would want to have in the middle and look forward to it and look to the end of the goal of the pot and the rainbow. And that was what we did. We looked to the end of the rainbow, and then when he put, and I don't know if he's psychic or not, when he said June 20th, we're going to win a championship, and we won it on that date. It was crazy that it happened, and we put it all together. I just thought all of us came as one. I think the best thing is that we all hung with each other off the court to make it better as a friendship and as a brotherhood, and that made it easier for us on the basketball court, and we came together and we won the championship.
That's clear to this day. A lot of people saying you guys haven't seen each other and you need to do this more often. So hopefully you guys can be able to do that after tonight.
Especially the ones that we really don't. You know, I see Alonzo, I see Shaq, I see D. Wade, I see Udonis a lot. But the other guys that we need to see, I see James Posey a lot. But the other guys, yeah, we do. Because we don't know how long we're going to be on this earth and how long it's going to last. And we got to enjoy this all the time. Our grandkids are coming up. We're getting that type of stuff.
Uh-oh.
Understand
Let me tell you, this guy right here, I don't granddad, not whatever. One of the all-time greats and such a big part of that team. Gary, it's great to see you. Enjoy the evening. Enjoy tomorrow.
You look nice. You look good.
I appreciate you. You look good yourself.
Thank you. We got some good-looking people over there with Jason and Casey. Hey, Jason and Casey, tell us who you got with you.
Yeah, Alexis, I'm here with Jaime Jaquez Jr. and his girlfriend Dominique. First of all, they are giving white hot tonight, and we're going to get to that in just a moment. But first of all, this is your guys' third Heat Gala. Just what does it mean for you guys to be a part of this every year you're here?
Just excited to be back. We really love this event. Celebrate fashion, give back to the community. Tonight we're celebrating, obviously, 2006 champs, so really just happy to be here.
Be involved also with the 2006 team that is here tonight. And just what does that mean for your guys' team this year?
It's an inspiration. They were the first team to, put a banner up in the rafters, and, every team since then has been trying to follow in their footsteps. So just trying to continue that legacy with the Miami Heat.
Continue the legacy. Let's start with Dominique. You are radiant. We have a couture Versace gown, Bottega Veneta heels, and a Van Cleef adornment. Oh, can't forget the Cartier on the wrist. You look stunning. Yeah, and also you and Armani and Salvatore Ferragamo. You really got the assignment and knocked it out of the park.
Yes. We wanted to go white hot Heat, so we went with white hot outfits.
We're a white hot couple.
Thank you.
My question for Dominique is, I'm like, do you help him with his tunnel fits at all?
Yes, he does a whole fashion show for me. Like every game, he's like, "What should I wear? Should I do this outfit, that outfit?" We do a whole routine. But no, I love his fashion. I put my own input. We put it together, and yeah, he's.
What about the locker room, though? I'm sure you and the fellas say, "Okay, man, like the last fit wasn't it?" Like, what are some of your standout fashion moments you think this season?
Man, I think my last outfit that I wore against Chicago, the last game, that was one of my favorite ones. I had a nice Bottega leather jacket with some nice, one of my favorite brands. Some pants, nice Bottega pants as well. I had another outfit. It was like this Jordan Travis Scott biker jacket that I really loved.
Oh, we love a biker jacket. You both look
amazing,
incroyable tonight. Incredible tonight. We're going to send it back over to
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Alexis and Will.
All right, we got more fashion. They look great. Yes. We got more people look great. I don't know if anyone can top the fashion you're going to see. Can you see him? Actually, you can see him over by 11.
Oh, right over my shoulder.
When we come back here this White Hot Night with the Heat,
they're not ready.
We'll chat with Tyler. I'm going to get Alexis' take
on
his fashion tonight. We continue to celebrate. You're not ready?
They're not ready.
Oh, they're not ready. We're ready, though, to continue to celebrate this great gala, this great night right here on Local 10. Welcome back, our White Hot Night with the Heat. And I don't know how many looks more white hot than the man behind me right now.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Alex, take it away with Tyler Hero.
All right, Tyler, tell us about this fit because it's giving.
I got the Louis V vest on. This is probably the main piece.
Is it custom?
It's not custom.
It's giving custom though.
I guess it's giving custom. But yeah, this is the main piece right here. Yeah, so I got some all white on to go with the white hot Heat, and yeah, so that's about it.
Do you still do the snarl?
Nah.
No, it's retired.
You had to take an old school.
I just wanted to know. I just really wanted to know if that's still a thing.
Rookie tee.
The veteran tee is this guy
Okay,
right here.
okay,
And you're
okay,
listen, you're a veteran of the philanthropy too, of the importance of giving back. And I know I've seen you do kids camps in the summers and things in the off season back home in Wisconsin. Here, what does that mean to be able to give back when you get to the level that you get to, that you know you can give back?
Yeah, it's very important for me. Really since I came into the league, even before that, it's always been important to try to give back to the kids, back to the community, back to the city. Like you said, we do a lot of different events for my foundation in the summer, for the lots of kids camps, and then just different events around the holidays and things like that. Since I've came to Miami to try to give back and be in the community as much as I can.
What's it like to see the 06 team? I mean, I know it's a little before your time, but still, I remember that team well, man. And that first one, there's nothing like that first one. The history that it means.
Nah, yeah, 06 is like I was about 6 years old, so that was like the.
We saw baby Tyler with the Heat jersey, right? That famous picture.
That was around that same time they won the championship in 06. So that was probably my first real memories of basketball is around that age. So it's good to see everyone came back for the night.
Listen, it's good to see you. It's good to see everybody here together. Have a great time tonight.
I just have one fun question. Okay. Who's the best dressed on the team and the worst dressed?
The best dress, I've always told myself.
I told you.
Worst dress.
He's not wrong.
I don't know.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Say it.
Don't say it.
I ain't gonna say anybody. We all got a good dress team.
Smart.
Good to see you, Tyler. Good to see you, man. You got it. Tyler Hero, Workers Magic. Let me see if I can work. We got Jason and Casey. We're going to talk to Udonis Haslem in a moment. He's still doing some chatting. Let's go to Jason and Casey as they continue to have fun here on the white carpet.
Yeah, Will, Alexis, we're here with a very important person, Mr. Steve Stowe, Vice President and Executive Director of the Miami Heat Charitable Organization. One of the pillars of tonight's event. Glad to be here with you. You've been with the brand since 1999?
I started in 1999, and it's incredible to look behind you and see former players, see our current team together 20 years after the first championship. There's no words that come to me right now other than the Riley family, the Harrison family put that flag in the ground, started our charitable efforts, and now not only our business side, our basketball side come together and leave those forever footprints in South Florida.
To see how this has grown over the years, and especially 20 years since the Heat Gala itself, just what does it mean as an organization?
Yeah, I can't even put it into words. To really remember and go back to that very first one in the backyard of Casa Riley and to just see where we've come and who we are, to have our players really talk to me, our current players now, and ask about those moments and ask me about the players from the 05-06 team. They were actually too young and they weren't even born, some of them, to remember those iconic moments. So, to bring those two teams together tonight, this is something that we're going to remember forever.
And the impact you guys have had on the community is immeasurable. Steve, thank you so much for the work that your organization do.
Tonight, enjoy this white hot Heat Gala.
It's white hot, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what do you think, Alexis? We've had fun out here.
Yeah.
Should we go inside?
We should definitely go inside.
Yeah. When we come back here, don't go anywhere. We're going to go inside that gala. The white carpet is wrapping up, but the fun is just beginning. We will take you inside the Miami Heat annual gala. Of course, raising money for the Miami Heat Charitable Fund. Watching it right here on Local 10. You're watching a white hot night with the Heat. And here we go. We are inside the gala.
Yes,
Swag is surfing for a reason. Because we have got the 2006 championship team and this year's current Miami Heat team on the stage, ready to show off to all the fans here. Ready?
Here we go. Hey. Oh, we're backstage, so we're getting a view that the people back there don't know.
There it is. There you see Shaq, Dwyane Wade, Udonis greats in Heat history from that 06 championship team. And then the current team, swag surfing along as well. What a scene this is, Alexis, for this guy.
It's crazy, and you know what? You can tell they're showing their age. They don't really have the swag surf together, but they're working on it, okay? These are champions. It's okay that they don't have the swag surf, but the new guys, I'm a little disappointed in the new players.
No, they can swag surf. Maybe they're deferring to the champion team, the veterans, the older guys that know how to dance. And this night, as we put the finishing touches on our coverage here on Local 10, and what is really the beginning, we showed you the white carpet, but what's happening now is the party, the fun, the gala, the raising of the money, Alexis. This is what it's all about.
We love that they're partying, and they're partying for a good cause. These guys haven't been together in a long time, but now they're finally in a room to celebrate the championship in 2006, raising $30 million for all these years. It's incredible work.
So what we've talked about tonight is the charity. Alexis just mentioned the charitable fund, the great job by the Heat organization the last 20 years. The 20-year anniversary of that first championship of 2006. And look, we got some fire coming through. And all the celebration that's going to continue tomorrow, by the way, here at the Kaseya Center. And just a great night. So we hope you've enjoyed it as we continue to look at the pictures here, the video. Look at all the smiles. And Alexis, I thought the takeaway from tonight, too, was the older guys saying, we got to keep in touch. We got to make sure to celebrate this team always.
Oh, yes. I mean, I think they won 3. We could do another one, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Let's continue the celebration. Shaq making his way in. Players making his way in. We are making our way out because that's going to do it for our coverage here on Local 10. We hope so much that you have enjoyed it. This special coverage, Miami Heat night. Yeah, what a night at this gala. Thanks for watching.